What do you make of that halftime spray from Madge? That's as animated as we've seen him all season. Or I guess we haven't had cameras in certain areas to see it, but what do you make of that blow-up?
I think that's just a bit of frustration. I guess you listen to Madge after the game in the press conference, and he's always talking about building their game and getting an 80-minute performance. And I just don't think that we've got that out of the Broncos yet. If you ask most people, you would say that there's, at the moment, there's still something missing from the Broncos game to be, real contenders to win the premiership. But I think the frustration in Madge is he knows it's there.
Yeah.
If they can get it to click and get it right, then they're a real chance. And I think it's just a bit of frustration in him.
It looked as though the Cowboys sucked them into playing their own style. Like, Madge pre-game warned them of, this is almost a touch footy team that want to win 34-30, and they sucked them into their style.
Correct. 38-30 was the end score, and that's what the Cowboys have been doing all year. I've been saying the same thing about the Cowboys. Their attack's always there. They're always going to score points. They just haven't got their defence in order, and that's been the difference to where they are on the ladder to where they are now.
I think Reece Walsh was the difference in that game. If he doesn't play, the Broncos don't win. His ability to bust tackles for a little guy was just phenomenal in that game. I think he had a hand in all but one of their tries.
Well, with speed comes strength, and for all the risks that he takes, without Reece Walsh, the Broncos don't win.
Yeah. And what about Adam Reynolds? It sounds like, it has been reported he had a bit of a setback in his return from hamstring injury. He was potentially on track to come back this week. Now looks as though week one of the finals, maybe?
Yeah, I thought when I heard he was named 22 for the week just gone against the Cows, I thought, that feels a little bit early.
Yeah.
And obviously he's tweaked it a little bit in his recovery. So take another week off, Adam, and just wait. And, I guess, regardless of what happens on Thursday night, the Broncos will be playing finals. It's just where.
Yeah, and do you think maybe if they finish in the top four, it's a non-elimination final? Do you potentially err on the side of caution and look at resting him until it becomes an elimination final?
Yeah, I would. I think just hamstrings are tricky. You've got to be patient with them. And there's a saying or a theory, once you feel like you're ready to go, wait one more week.
Yeah.
And like I said, I thought it seemed very early or premature for him to be named last week. So hopefully he can get it right. And when he does come back, he doesn't have any issues with it.
I can't remember, did you do your hammy during your career?
I did late in my career. I never really had a lot of soft tissue injuries, but late in my career, as you get older, you just tend to get a few niggles like that. So I had a couple late, yeah.
Yeah. While we're doing a trip down memory lane, is it too soon to ask you about your infamous finals match against the Storm? What was it, 2008, done on the bell at Suncorp?
I've never lost a big game like that in those circumstances. They're great to win in those circumstances, but a big game like that to lose was... I look back on my career, and if people ask what was the worst moment, I'd probably say that was the most. I guess it was just the most toughest moment in my career to digest what had happened. Given we were in the box seat to win the game, and they scored in the last dying seconds. They went on to
They made the grand final.
They made the grand final, but remember they lost Cameron Smith.
Oh, and Manly flogged them. Yeah.
Flogged them. So I'm not saying we would have done any better, but it was one of those games that you look back and go, what if we had done this? What if we had done that? But not to be.
Yeah, it almost felt like an Origin game. Like looking back, Suncorp Stadium packed finals game.
Well, there would have been a lot of Origin players out on the field.
Yeah.
A lot from Melbourne, a lot from us, and I think Melbourne going into the game were the favourites, and we had them. It's just... Yeah, so, sorry, I'm not sorry, but why would you bring that up again?
Yeah. Well, one more on that. I'm going to test your knowledge. Can you remember the team? I'll go through, see how many positions. So I've got it written down here. I'm going to hide my homework from...
For the Broncos?
For Broncos, yeah. I'm not going to test you out on the Storm.
Was Carmichael there?
Yep, tick. Carmichael fullback.
Well, I remember Hodjo was outside me.
Yep.
I got up him for missing GI and he got up me for running out of the line.
Hodjo, tick in the centres, yeah.
Peter Wallace.
Peter Wallace was your halves partner in the 7 jersey.
Sam Thaiday would have been out there.
Yep, Sam Thaiday, number 12, tick.
Was Denham Kemp?
Denham Kemp scored a try on the wing, yep. The other winger.
Was there a Joel Moon?
Yep, Joel Moon was in the centres with Hodjo. So we just need to get the other winger who was... You played a lot with him at Origin level and Broncos.
Israel?
No. Went on to...
Darius.
Yep, Darius, that's it. So that's the back line sorted. So go the forwards. You got Sammy Thaiday was in the back row.
Was Mick Innes there?
Mick Ennis was the hooker, yep, you got that right.
There was...
Your bodyguard was the lock.
Oh, Tony Carroll, right?
Yeah.
Lock. So the edge back rowers would have been...
The edge back row was a Queensland Origin player who transitioned into like the middle forwards, the back part of his career.
So I said Sam Thaiday.
Yeah, so he's one back row. The other back row was your goal kicking forward.
Oh, Corey Parker.
Yeah. So you got to get the 2 front rowers now.
There was Petro?
No, Petro didn't play in that game.
Injured.
Yeah.
Ashton Sims?
Ashton Sims was on the bench, so he was 15.
So Sam was one. Ben Hannett?
Yeah, Ben Hannett, yeah. So you just need one more starting prop who I'm pretty sure he wasn't a Queenslander. He came to you from another club.
Joel Clinton.
Joel Clinton, that's it.
Yeah, right.
And then your bench was Mr. Reliable, Stagg on the bench.
Yep.
David Stagg. Greg Eastwood.
Oh, Easty, yeah.
And NK initials.
Nick Kenny.
Nick Kenny, there we go. There's the team. So Hunt, Boyd, Moon, Hodges, Kemp, Lockyer, Wallace, Hannett, Ennis, Clinton, Parker, Thaiday, Carroll, Staggs, Sims, Eastwood, Kenny. Fair team, that.
Yeah, because I remember Melbourne went down and played Cronulla.
Yeah.
Week, and everyone that gets knocked out in the final series always say, "Oh, we could have beat them," you know. But anyway, it wasn't to be. It was a tough night and one I'll never forget.